everyone, my name is Victoria and I will be showing you guys how I make those Dollar Tree mesh holiday wreaths. First we'll go over everything you need, and absolutely everything except the book frame I use. I got at the Dollar Tree. First, the wreath frame. This one's a 14-inch. Then I got about 8 bundles of the decorative mesh. You can use whatever colors you want. I ended up going with 4 purple and 4 orange. My father-in-law wanted a Halloween themed one, so we're gonna use his for this video. Also, I picked up 2 decorative kinds of the sparkling mesh. Both have spider webs on them, just one is gold and one is silver. Kind of mix it up. You'll also need some pipe cleaners. You cut them all in half for this project though. Also, to get all the strips of the mesh that you need, I've already cut these, I used a book. This book is right under 10 inches long. And all I did was unwrap the mesh and wrap it around as many times as it will go. Then I would take the scissors and cut it here and cut it here. And then I'd get whole stacks of the right size mesh that I needed. Okay, after you have all your components together, you'll have a pile of both kinds of mesh with the glitter. And a big old pile of orange and purple ones like these. Don't forget to cut your pipe cleaners in half, just because you don't need all of them and it stretches your materials further. So, what you're gonna do first is take 3 of these thicker mesh. I'm not redoing this. So I messed up, guys. I can't say mesh correctly. But what you're gonna do is take 3 of them. And to get them to curl like this, you just grab opposite corners and pull. And it kind of leaves them curled. Then you're gonna take opposite corners like that. And it'll leave them curled like these. You'll want to take 3 to a bunch, and for my design here I'm using the orange glitter on the purple. So I take my strip of orange glitter mesh and I just start bunching it at an angle, drawing the opposite corners in, just like I did on the purple mesh. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's kind of what I got caught up on the first couple times I tried. And you're smushing these all together and you get to mold them and move them around when they're on the frame. So don't worry about perfect, just worry about bunching them together and getting a pretty tight bunch in the middle. Then you're going to want to take your half a pipe cleaner and just pull it around the middle and twist it a couple times so that it stays. Do like 3 or 4 times. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Also, like I said, don't get caught up in it being perfect. It's a waste of time because you can mess with it as you go. So you're gonna do this a million times pretty much. I'll do one more. Take 1, 2, 3 of the purple. Pull the opposite corners. Pull and pull. Bunch all those up in one hand. Take my glitter piece. Start bunching those opposite corners together. Kind of get the pretty glitter part facing up. Bunch it tight. And then just take your pipe cleaner around. My suggestion for this before you start would be to do what I did and watch a bunch of different YouTube videos, and you'll get your own vibe of what you think will work the best. And then of course there's always trial and error. Crafts are sometimes hard for me because I get a little caught up in wanting it to be perfect and exact, and more often than not, art is not perfect and exact. It's like a science experiment. So I just have to learn to let go and relax and have fun with whatever I'm doing. Because in the end, if it's hideous, I can throw it away, burn it, and no one ever has to see my failure. Twist it 3 times, and there you go. 3 bundles right there. I've already done all my orange ones. It's my orange ones with the black and silver spider webs. And my whole thing of purple ones with the orange spider webs that will add those last 3 too. Okay. The next step is to grab your frame. All the videos I saw, we ignore the outer 2 bars, and we only address these 2 center ones. So what we're going to be doing with each of those sections is wrapping just around the middle 2. And then it's going to be twisting what we already have twisted in the back a couple times to get it to stay. You can adjust these as you want, so don't worry about spacing them out. But do be aware that there are 6 different sections. So if you're trying to do a certain color pattern or anything, just keep that in mind. I'm just gonna hop back and forth between the orange and the purple and see what I'm working with here. So you put both your pieces through, flip it over, and twist them. Also, this is not a place to get caught up again in it being perfect, because like I said, you'll be smushing these together. I'm gonna just go back and forth with the orange and the purple, but I wanted to put 2 of each because the mesh is a see-through kind of material, so I wanna make sure that each color kind of pops through as we go. So just twist it in the back. And we've got our first 2 pieces. This is the first place I wanted to give up on my first wreath. So power through it. It's not going to look like a masterpiece as soon as you start. The art and the beauty of it is in bunching it all together and making it full. So don't stress about it not looking great at this point. And even when you're done, if you don't like how all those pieces look, just head on back to the Dollar Tree, find something else, and add more in between. Here's my second purple one. I'm already liking this. I was a little bit nervous about doing this one because it's for the in-laws, you know. Gotta be together for the in-laws. Just like that. And I'll keep going and going, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, I've got 2 sections left to go, and I wanted to check back in. It's looking really good, I think. I wanted to just skip over my miscalculation, but I feel like that's kind of the point of this video, is to show how you can improvise and everything's fine. So I did that first top bundle here. Just kidding, this one here. And I put 3 of each color section of bundles. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total in one of the 6 sections. And it started to make me nervous when I looked at my piles because I felt like I was going to run out. So I went ahead and left that one full because I had already done that one, this one here. And I went to the one right across from it and I gave it the same amount, the 6. And then I counted out what I had left and I broke it up into 4 sections, and it just happened to work out that I had enough to do 2 of each sections of color for the rest of it. And I don't know about what you guys think, but I feel like it is filled in plenty. I can't see the wire anywhere, and that's really just the point of it, is to fill it in so you can't tell that it's just on this little thing of wire with a bunch of pipe cleaners holding it together. But I wanted to check back in and go ahead and let the video show me doing the last 2 sections here. So I stopped with purple here. So it's gonna be an orange. This is really only, this is my 3rd wreath, my 2nd mesh one. I did one of the ones with the little curly cues. I don't know if you guys have seen those videos on YouTube also. They're actually pretty cool too. I like them both. This one just is bigger to me. And it felt like I had more places to, I want to hot glue different decorations I also got from the Dollar Tree to the front of this to kind of make it a little more festive. So that's 2 more orange, another 2 purple, and you get a lot faster at this the more you do it. It goes by pretty fast, especially I was charged up watching Halloween Wars while I did this, get you in the spirit. I'm excited to try some other shapes to see if this kind of wreath really works out on them as well. Like I've seen the witch hat one. I want to try that one next. And there's also already a candy cane shaped one. Yes, all the Christmas stuff is out already. That might be fun for some of you guys, but when you are in the business of coordinating events and parties and decorating, it kind of makes your chest hurt a little bit when the holidays start, especially when Dollar Tree and Target and Walmart want to start creeping up too early. Like, please, can I get through Halloween before you start freaking me out about Christmas? But also, I suppose there's nothing wrong with preparing. It just stresses me out to see when I'm trying to get through all the black and orange and purple. I don't need to be bothered with all the red and white and blue and white, and silver and gold. I just, green and red. Give me a minute to switch over. I was making these wreaths originally for decorating my facility, and I tried to think ahead. That's another section done there, by the way. We've got one more to go. Looking good. But I tried to think ahead when it came to planning for my facility decorations, and I tried to keep them all fall colors instead of going more with this Halloween theme. I tried to keep it more oranges and reds and browns, yellows, so that I could use it. What am I doing? Oops, need an orange one. So that I could use it throughout the fall season. You know, I could switch over to it now. They can be like, it's fall, y'all, and you just put pumpkins all over them as decoration, little clip-ons from the Dollar Tree. And then you go ahead and put some spiders and eyeballs on them for Halloween. And then you go ahead and pop them back off, and it'll get you through November with decorations as well. Pop the pumpkins back on, and you're good to go. So that after Halloween, I can be focused in on Christmas and all the fun that that contains for me. Something has happened while I was talking. No, just kidding. I'm still on track. I got distracted. Anyway, almost done here. We got 4 more pieces to put on. This is my first video ever we're doing here. Makes me a little nervous to be on camera, but at the same time, I've been wanting to do these videos for years. Videos of any kind. I'm kind of a random person. A little bit of everything piques my interest. I'm just shy in front of a camera. I've been thinking about it lately. And what kind of advice would I be giving my friends or family members who want to try something new and they're scared? I would be supportive. I'd tell them, get out there and do it, girl. I believe in you. Give it a shot. Who cares what other people say as long as you're having fun with it? And I realized I was not applying any of that advice to myself. And then I couldn't ignore it. So I was like, let me figure out how to edit videos real quick. So bear with me on the quality. And it's time for me to get on out here and face my fears, so to speak. Okay. And we are done with all of our bundles. So I would just go through and kind of pull them together, pull them out, so that you can see that there's a hollow center, not just a ball of mesh here. Okay. I'm loving this. I think they're gonna like it too. My in-laws are very sweet, very loving. I'm just a nervous person. Okay. So I think there we have it, is the main wreath. And if you want to be done there, you could be done there. However, I've bought all sorts of fun things. I've got some black spiders from the Dollar Tree. Some little pumpkins I might hide in here. Didn't know if I would need these bows, so I picked them up. It's the Dollar Tree. How do you not buy it? Purple pumpkins, because for those that know me, everything in my office is purple. We've got some bigger pumpkins here to mix in if I need to. And these have little clips on the back, which makes them easy to put on and remove, just like these ones. Little witch hats. See if I can stick them in there. And these are always my favorite from the Dollar Tree. They're little 5-count ornaments. These ones are all black and glitter and say boo. These ones say eek. It's one of the easiest things for decorations is to hang different Christmas ornaments, Halloween ornaments. You get the idea, ornaments of any kind, and hang them from the ceiling for whatever room you're trying to do your party in. So we'll see what we need and what we need to incorporate, and I will check back in. And here we are with my final product. Got the little pumpkins in there, a witch's hat, one one of the bigger pumpkins. Got that bow in there. One of the ornaments added. Got another witch hat, some more pumpkins. Definitely had to get that spider in there. I didn't use some of the other things because they would require hot gluing in there. And this is for my in-laws. My father-in-law requested one off the first wreath I had made, and I didn't have any extra things on there, so I don't even know if he wants those. So I tried to just make sure it was stuff I either just attached with the little twist ties that held it to the cardboard because they were black and kind of blended in, or the stuff that already had the clips on it. But, and there we go. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time.